Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back here on a Friday night for the Front Row Esports Next Gen Cup Series. Sorry about that. I've got a lot of stuff going on in the background right now. We are back. I know a lot of you missed a couple of broadcasts there Sunday and Monday from me, but we got my PC fixed. We're able to get it set back up and ready to go for tonight. Coming at you live from Bristol Motor Speedway. We're going to be doing 250 laps here this evening. Stages are as follows here tonight. Going to be doing 60 laps for the first stage. So stage 1 ends at lap 61. Stage 2 is going to end at lap 126. Then we're going to run 125 laps out to the end. Going into this evening, Chris Carroll is your points leader. He has 6 wins so far this season out of 16 starts. Adam Thompson, though, right behind him, and don't count out Michael Wood there in third in the point standings. Top of the board currently right now is Kyle the Wild Man Wellman in that number 42 machine. Right behind him is the point leader Chris Carroll in the 97. Jeremy Richmond third fastest right now. So we got about a minute left to go in practice, getting ready to head down trackside for pre-race ceremonies. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, it is time to head down trackside. So if you could please rise and remove your hats for tonight's national anthem. Thank you very much, Joshua Rutherford, for a great rendition of our national anthem. Out on track right now, Chris Carroll just got bumped by Tom Freitas for the lead. Samuel Lawson now quick time provisional pole as Mike Hayes answers right back. He goes top of the board. Shown number 6 on timing and scoring, number 88 on the car. Gonna have to get that rectified. Getting to slap the inside wall. It's gonna end his qualifying run. Chris Carroll, he answers right back with a 14.63. Good enough for second, but Wildman Wellman goes up to the top of the board with a 14.58. Provisional pole for the number 42 of Wildman Wellman. Carl Lindstrom, 5th on the board. Jeremy Richmond out on track right now on his second lap. First lap, 14.69. Can he improve coming out of turn number 4? He's not going to be able to. He's going to slap the outside wall. Time's going to invalidate, not going to count. Robert Hooligan is 11th out on the board right now. Looks like he just finished up his run of 14.78. Tanner Marr is out on track in the number 4. Just got the green flag for the number 4 machine as he goes through turns 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. A little loose there coming out of turn 4. So that's probably going to do it for him. He's going to loop it almost. Now, yeah, he's going to loop it around there coming out of turn number 2. Currently 10th on the charts. Adam Thompson out on track. Adam Thompson has 5 wins this season out of a total of 15 starts. Second in the points right now. First lap for Thompson, a 14.82. Good enough for 14th out on the board. Out of turn 4 and across the line for the number 71 of Adam Thompson. Looks like he's going to go a little bit slower, 14.87. So he's going to stick with 14th position right now. Appears it doesn't seem like anybody else is going out on track just yet. About a minute and a half left to go here in qualifying before we start gridding up for the 250 lap feature event here tonight at the last great Coliseum, Bristol Motor Speedway. Chris Sawyer in the number 77 is going to go out on track with about a minute left to go. Just got the green flag. Out of turn 4 across the line for lap 1. Chris Sawyer 20th on the charts, 15.16. Looks like he might have got the wall there on the backstretch. Definitely got the wall right there. Time not going to count for the second lap. Chris Sawyer in the number 77. Gonna have to stick with 20th position. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, it is time to start going through that grid. Kyle Wildman Wellman going to be starting on the pole here this evening with Chris Carroll, who's outside in second. Mike Hayes is going to be starting in third, with Samuel Lawson, the governor, starting fourth. Carl Lindstrom rolling off in P5 with Jeremy Richmond, who is outside in sixth. Larry Bell is going to be starting in 7th with Steven Johnson rolling off 8th. Tyler Honeycutt starting in 9th with Tanner Mard, who is outside in 10th. Chris Paul Hamus is going to be starting in 11th position with Robert Hooligan starting in 12th. Moving on down, we got Tom Frieda starting in 13th with Adam Thompson, who is outside in 14th. Michael Wood is going to be starting in 15th with Tremy Miller, who is outside in 16th. Doug Webb starting 17th here tonight with Nicholas Lamb, who is outside in 18th. Hunter Bogdan is going to be starting in 19th with Chris Sawyer starting in 20th. Jason Bauer starting 21st here tonight with Chris Spencer, who is outside in 22nd. Ronnie Morrison starting 23rd. Raymond Herdina starting 24th. Moving on down, we got William Kelly in 25th. Gary Gwynn 26th. Dustin Sherman 27th. Byron Gay in 28th. Dustin Lamb 29th. Brody Mears 30th. Philip Molinax 31st, and Ryan Rose is going to be shotgun on the field here tonight, starting in 32nd position. 32 drivers, 250 laps. It's time to get it on at the last great Coliseum. Drivers are getting the one to go signal right here. Next time by, we're going to get a green flag. Kyle Wellman, Chris Carroll going to lead them down. Got Mike Hayes, Samuel Lawson on row 2. Remember, stage 1 going to be at the end of lap 60, so taking lap 61 here this evening. Once the leader crosses the line on 61, be about 4 seconds before we see that yellow flag fly tonight for the first time, hopefully. Here we go, out of turn number 4. Pace car is going to make that hard left-hand turn down on the pit road. And a green flag is out. We're racing here at Bristol. Kyle Wellman, Chris Carroll going to be side by side as we go down into turns 1 and 2. Wellman's got the advantage, going to slide up in front of Carroll. See Sam Lawson take over third spot right there, following right behind Carroll, running that top side of the racetrack. Steven Johnson also working that top side, trying to get around Mike Hayes, who is in the number 88, but number 6 on timing and scoring. It's going to mess me up all night long. Tanner Marr right behind him there in 6th, already up 4 spots so far tonight. As we come to take a lap number 3, laps are going to tick off rather quick as Wellman sets a 14.80 first lap, fastest lap of the race thus far. Samuel Lawson looking to the inside of Chris Carroll as we go through turns 3 and 4. Caution out on the speedway. A lot going on. Let's see here, lap 4. Back to see what happened. I think maybe Tanner Marr. Oh, somebody's sitting in the middle of the racetrack. What in the world was that? So something happened to the 12. Hits the wall. Looks like Mullinax helps him go around. Tries to get it turned around, sitting in the middle of the racetrack. Nowhere for Steven Johnson to go. A lot of cars involved with that one. Let's get another look at it. So this is the 12 of Byron Gay. He's going to go ahead and loop it and sit there. And then Tanner Marr is going to come in along with Steven Johnson. They just got nowhere to go. A couple of drivers got spun down into pit road. Everybody else doing a pretty good job avoiding this one. A lot of cars on pit road though already. 6 laps in, 250 lap race here this evening. 245 laps to go. Not a lot of drivers electing to come down pit road under this caution. Just mainly the drivers involved with the wreck. Steven Johnson, Tanner Marr, Larry Bell came down. Mike Hayes is still on pit road. Same with the 83 of Carl Lindstrom. Wildman Wellman, still your race leader. Samuel Lawson, the governor, in 2nd. Chris Carroll, 3rd. All 5 Kings Motorsports. 1, 2, 3. Then you got Tyler Honeycutt running in 4th, already up 5 spots here this evening. Chris Paul Hamus has moved up 6. He's running inside the top 5, but don't look now. Adam Thompson in the number 71, running in 6th, up 8 positions already since the drop of the green flag. Finds himself almost up inside the top 5, already up inside the top 10 here on lap 8. We know the number 97 and the 71 are drivers we got to keep an eye on, as they are the 2 drivers with the most wins in the series. Chris Carroll with 6, Adam Thompson with 5. Steven Johnson's got a win. Elliott Drummond's got 2 wins. Logan Lax has a win. I believe that was Talladega, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like we're going to double file them back up. Get ready to go back green flag racing here. Going to be lap 10 when we cross the line. Field now in the hands of Wildman Wellman coming out of turn 4 in the restart zone. Pace car pulls on down pit road. Wellman fires them off. We're back underway. Looks like Paul Hamus isn't going. Drivers having to wait until they cross the line and change lanes there. Looks like Paul Hamus just wasn't quick on the pedal. Everybody gets rolling though. Wellman back out to the race lead. Sam Lawson holding on to second. You see Tyler Honeycutt back here in third. Adam Thompson though now up to fourth after that restart. You see Chris Carroll's actually dropped 3 spots at the start of this race. He's running back here in 5th. Maybe a little strategy going on here by the number 97. Saving a little fuel, maybe saving some tires. Still a long way to go in this one. You got to at least get yourself to lap 60 before you can come get a set of tires. Mike Wood running right behind him in 6th. Adam Thompson actually just set the fastest lap of the race thus far, 14.74. He's right on the back bumper of that number 20. Caution flag back out on the speedway. My, oh my, what happened here? Oh, 72 just gets into the back of the 09. He tries to get going. Oh, there's a lot going on here. Let's see if we can't get another look at that. The 72 gets into the 09. Then he's just trying to get it going, loops it around. Looked like the, I believe that was Hooligan who was involved with this one as well. Just another innocent bystander. Kind of got pushed into it. But, I mean, there's... Whoa. What's going on there? He kind of gets pushed into it right here, but I mean, nowhere for the 4 to go, nowhere for really the 98 to go. I think the 4 might have some, yeah, he probably has no steering in that car. It just went straight back up the racetrack. It's lap 16, 250 here tonight. Remember, we got to get to lap 61 before we get the yellow for the first stage. Kyle Wellman doing a good job holding on to the lead right now. Again, no drivers electing to come down pit road. Still a little too early for them, and I have to agree. Honeycutt's going to be able to fire off in third. I've been seeing that the top line has been a little dominant here tonight, except for, I want to say, our race leader. He's been kind of staying on the bottom side of the racetrack thus far this evening. Is it going to be faster? I'm not 100% sure, but he is going to be able to save a little bit more tire down there because he's going a little bit slower. Making it work thus far, hanging on to the lead. Sam Lawson's been kind of migrating all around the racetrack, looking up, looking down, trying to find the right line. Honeycutt's been kind of running that middle groove, and Thompson's running the bottom side of the racetrack. So from what I was hearing, listening to the drivers earlier in practice, everybody thinks it's going to be a bottom line night, maybe middle groove, if anything. Again, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to True Sim Productions here on a Friday night for the Front Row Esports Next Gen Cup Series. If you would like to race with them, there is a Discord link in the description below here on YouTube. Also, remember, we are live over on Twitch. True Sim Productions over on Twitch. Lights go off on the pace car. 1 to green. Gonna be coming back to lap 20 out of 250. Got about 41 laps to go before we throw another yellow for the stage caution. First stage caution. Going to be Kyle Wildman Wellman and Sam Lawson, the governor, front row. Tyler Honeycutt, Adam Thompson, row number 2. Wellman fires them off. We're back underway. Not a good launch there for the number 20 as we go back down into 1 and 2. See Adam Thompson's going to take 3rd position quite easily up on the top side of the racetrack. Has that momentum, then goes back down to the bottom. See the number 42 and the 44 and the 42 running the bottom side of the racetrack currently. See Mike Wood is kind of one of the drivers at least to go up to the top side of the racetrack, bringing Chris Paul Hamus with him. You see Chris Carroll kind of not sure which lane he wants. Kind of running the middle. Cuts down a little bit right there coming off turn number 4. Up at the front, we got a little battle for the race lead right now. Sam Lawson going to look to the outside of Wellman. Cut the car down. Got a great run coming out of 4, looking to the inside for the race lead here on lap number 23. Side by side down the back straightaway. Sam Lawson, the governor, on the bottom side of the racetrack. Wildman Wellman up top. Wellman trying to hang on to the race lead. Looks like Governor got a little loose there coming out of turn number 4. Caution flag back out on the speedway. My oh my, let's see what happened here. What do we got? So I don't think this is what brought out the caution, but Hunter Bogdan looks like he got a little loose coming off the corner, slapped the inside walls, got some pretty significant damage to the left front of that race car. William Kelly looks like he also had a little incident before the caution flew. Let's see what happened. Just got into the outside wall. Oh. So just a little contact with the outside wall. Let's see what the caution was for here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my. Not sure if that was what triggered the yellow flag or not. Let's take another look at it. That was the oddest thing I've ever seen. Let's look at it again. Watch the 26. Just jerks it right up in front of the 11. I mean, not sure what that was all about, but that caused a huge stack up, which caused Morrison to get into the back of the 11. Nice save by Derek Wynn, though. Down there on the apron. Let's see what, let's go on board here with Wynn and see what he saw. That's Spencer. Okay, Spencer just got loose. Kind of looked like he just moved up, but going into his cockpit, he just got loose. Really nowhere. There was nowhere Wynn could have gone. He really didn't have a whole lot of time to check up, but nice save out of this number 11. Great save. Back under caution here tonight, lap 27 of 250. Third caution of the evening, I do believe. About 33 or so laps to go before we see caution flag, or I'm sorry, stage number 1's caution, or green, white, checkers, whatever you want to call it. Right now, Wildman Wellman has led every lap thus far. Samuel Lawson up 2 spots, sitting in second. Adam Thompson, 11 positions gained thus far, sitting in third. Michael Wood in 4th, and Chris Carroll rounds out your top 5. Gonna re-rack them, restack them, fire them off one more time here. Coming to take lap number 30. Ironically enough, we've gone green at lap 10, 20, and 30, which I think is kind of funny. I don't know how they're managing to pull that one off. Wellman on the loud pedal, green flag back out in the air. Good launch for the number 42. So we go back down into turns 1 and 2. Lawson as well. He's going to be able to hang on to second, and Adam Thompson holds on to third. Michael Wood taking a peek to the outside of the number 71 as we come out of turn number 4 to cross the line for lap number 31. Take a look mid-pack here, man. There's a lot going on back here. You got Jeremy Richmond trying to fight his way back up to the field. He's down 10 spots at the start of this race. He's got some good front-end damage to that race car. Definitely looks like it might be hurting that car right now. Everybody else looks like they got a little bit more horsepower down the straightaways. You see the 88 with a huge run. Gonna look to the outside. This is a battle for 16th position. As Wellman just set the fastest lap of the race, but ran a 14.71 compared to Samuel Lawson's 14.72. So Lawson running identical lap times right now with the Wild Man. Now taking a peek to the inside. Pushed a little tight there, had to back out of it as to not get into the left rear quarter panel of the number 42. How about Samuel Lawson, the governor, with quick time last lap, 14.70. Good lap out of the number 44. You almost wish you could tell him, ladies and gentlemen, hey, you just ran the fastest lap, so just do that again for another 200 laps, and you'd be all right. One in the outside wall. It's Chris Paul Hamas. No number on the side of the car, ladies and gentlemen, but is being scored as the number 3. As Wildman Wellman just set a 14.65 fastest lap of the race, and Samuel Lawson with a 14.68. So these top two are really pushing right now. Not sure if they're just blowing that right front off. I don't think it's going to help them here later in the run, because I think Adam Thompson's just kind of back here saving tire. Same with the number 97 of Chris Carroll. Carroll's got a good run here on that number 71 car. Caution flag back out on the speedway. Let's go see what happened. So, if you look right here, it looks like, I think that's it. Yeah, it's 26, I believe, or is that, oh, so I'm sorry, 35. It looks like Hunter gets loose coming off the corner. And then just hits the brakes. Let's look at it one more time. Gets loose right there, and then just, like he's trying to catch the car, but he just hits the brake pedal. Carl Lindstrom ended up getting a piece of that. Let's go on board with Lindstrom, see what he saw. There's the loose. You know, you also got to point out, I mean, you see somebody get loose, got to back out of it just a little bit. But, you know, I don't know. It looks like the 35 just slammed on his brakes. I really don't think there was anything the 83 could have done right there. Back under the yellow flag once again here on lap number 42. On board here with Wildman Wellman. Well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it wouldn't be the last Coliseum without a little bit of drama here tonight. Short track racing, we all know how it goes. Still no takers really on pit road. I mean, mostly it's been drivers who have been involved in some kind of accident or maybe hit the wall a little bit, come down, get some damage fixed. I see some drivers back there, though, that did stop on lap 41. They took tires. Now, I think I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to get that track position here at the end of the stage, but you're going to wear about 15 laps on your tires. I don't think that's a good call. But I've been proven wrong before, ladies and gentlemen, so we'll see how it plays out. Lights are off on the pace car. Kyle Wellman and Sam Lawson once again front row. Now you got Adam Thompson and Chris Carroll row 2. Field in the hands of Wildman Wellman coming out of turn 4 in the restart zone. Green flag back out in the air. Wellman slides up in front of Lawson. Lawson's got a good run here. Battle for the race lead as we go down into 3 and 4. Wellman's going to use that topside momentum to his advantage and hang on to the race lead right now as we see Chris Carroll back here getting around to Adam Thompson up on the top side of the racetrack. Did Carroll maybe save tires for the last 46 laps? Here comes Steven Johnson up 4 positions since the start of this race, sitting there in 4th right now. Side by side with Thompson. Something going on with Thompson. I don't think that car is starting to like the bottom side of the racetrack. He's going to have to make a few adjustments here. As Chris Carroll just set the fastest lap of the race, 14.63. Steven Johnson right behind him, a 14.69. So here they come. Carroll's got a good run on Lawson and Wellman. Carroll going to go to the top side of the racetrack, try to take over P2 from Samuel Lawson. Gonna get it with ease, it looks like, as here comes Steven Johnson. Lawson goes back up to the top side of the racetrack. Got a little wiggle there as he came off of turn number 4. Johnson giving plenty of room. Just waiting for that moment. We're on lap 50, coming to take lap 51, about 9-10 laps to go before we get the caution flag for the first stage. How about Tom Freitas here running up inside the top 10? He's up 6 spots since the start of this race, sitting in 7th. On the outside of Adam Thompson right now. Adam Thompson's car must not be handling right, ladies and gentlemen. He has lost about 3 or 4 spots already just on this last restart. I don't know if he's playing a little bit of strategy here, or if maybe he's just not enjoying the way that car's feeling. Back up at the front, we got a battle for the race lead. Chris Carroll right on the back bumper of Wildman Wellman as we go back into 1 and 2, lap 55 of 250. Carroll going for a stage win here. Looks to the inside of Wellman in 3 and 4. Side by side for the race lead as we come out of 4. Wellman almost got the wall. Looks like Carroll may have got loose there. Wellman doing a good job running that top line right now. We only got a couple of laps left to end stage number 1. Carroll's got another good run here on the 42. Wellman getting right up against that outside wall. Making it work, though. But he's got to be careful. One wrong move puts you up in that outside wall. You lose all that momentum, and with Carroll on your back bumper, risk him making contact with you. Caution flag out on the speedway. So I'm not sure if this was a, oh yeah, Nicholas Lamb, heavy contact right there. More than likely triggered that yellow. If not, they might have been a little premature on the stage caution. Everybody coming down pit road here. So stage winner is going to be the number 42 of Wildman Wellman. It's going to get 4 fresh tires here, I imagine. This is that long trip down pit road, and you see all these other guys. That's the 4 of Brody Mears. He last pit on lap 41. He's going to have Jeremy Richmond right behind him. And it looks like, let me see, it looks like Mike Hayes also is going to be staying out here. And we saw the 31 of Philip Molnax. He just got his lap back, I believe. He last put on lap 42. Get your race off pit road. Wellman, Lawson, Johnson gaining a spot. So good job for the number 1's pit crew there. Gets him out in front of Chris Carroll. And track position is going to be key here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Very difficult to pass. We all know with these cars, get dirty air on the front end of that race car, you have to start searching around for a different line, which could affect the handling of your race car. You don't want that. Current race leader is Brody Mears. Jeremy Richmond second, and then you got Mike Hayes third. Now these 3 drivers last pit on lap 41. You got Wellman and Lawson, Johnson, and the rest of everybody who pit on lap 62, all fresh tires. It's going to be a crazy restart, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's going to have to be real patient here. Pace car makes that hard left-hand turn down pit road. Richmond with some issues on that outside lane. That was a very, very weird restart. I think race control might have to take a look at that at some point. I don't know. That was... Now he's trying to push it 3 wide. And Wellman's going to push it 3 wide. He's going to do it again? No. Got it. Patience. Patience. Nowhere to go right now for these drivers, but you got to remember, if you're stuck behind these slower cars, you're doing nothing but saving tire. Doesn't matter, caution flag's going to be back out on the speedway. Looks like a big wreck here in the back. What happened? Looks like somebody got loose up ahead. That's Ronnie Morrison. Robert Hooligan coming in out of nowhere. See what happened. Let's go on board. I mean, he was slowing up, but see what he sees out of his cockpit. Yeah, just nowhere for these guys to go. See, Chummy Miller got a piece of that as well. See what Morrison saw here. Morrison, I don't know if maybe he just got loose on his own or maybe he got a little tap. Go back and get another angle at it and check it out. No, I just think he got a bad restart here. Comes off the corner. Got loose there, tries to save it. Medina's checking up. Unfortunate. Doesn't look like it hurt his car all that much, but unfortunate nonetheless. Right now it's showing Mike Hayes as the race leader, Brody Mears second, Samuel Lawson third, Kyle Wellman in fourth, and Steven Johnson rounds out your top five. Gonna take a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Put the power of Southern Shores Realty to work for you. With over 30 professionals in sales and rental management, Southern Shores Realty and I will get the job done right. I'm Rick Thompson, your Outer Banks real estate expert.
Call 261-2000.
Back live here on True Sim Productions, getting ready to go back under the green flag. Mike Hayes, Brody Mears on the front row, Kyle Wellman, Samuel Lawson, row two. Field in the hands of that number 88 as we come out of turn number 4 in the restart zone. Pace car makes that hard left-hand turn down pit road. Green flag back out in the air. A little wheel spin there for the number 42. Check up on the outside lane. Looks like everybody's going to get through it. Wellman looking to the inside there. That 4 car almost put it 3 wide again. It slots down behind Sam Lawson. Lawson running the caution flag back out on the speedway. It's showing Sam Lawson got a little 4X to Rooney Dooney here on the first. He gave the 88 a little shot there. There was that contact. What happened here? Mullinax just gets loose in front of Lindstrom. Take a look at it one more time here. It's just in case he got loose. Loose and spins out. Maybe a bad adjustment on that race car. Not sure. We got about 50 laps to go here before we get the end of stage number 2. Still a long way to go in this one. Lights are still on the pace car, waiting for him to double file back up so we can go back green flag racing. As the lights go off on the pace car, gonna double file them back up. Set about a little under 50 laps to go here before we hit stage number 2. About 171 laps to go. Turn number 4. Green flag in the air. Interesting that the 88 was able to choose the outside lane there. I didn't think they were doing that anymore. Matter Wellman into the outside wall. Pushing that car pretty hard. He's going to have Steven Johnson all over his back bumper now. Coming out of turn 2. Wellman with the crossover on the 88. Goes down into the corner, side by side for the race lead. New race leader, Kyle Wellman. See Steven Johnson working to the outside of the number 88. Caution flag back out on Speedway. I mean, can we not do like 5 laps, guys? Come on. This is getting silly at this point. This guy, Mike Wood, just gets loose coming off the corner, gets into the 98. Take another commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
What's up, everybody? We're taking a break in this exciting race to tell you a little bit about Savage Edge. You can go to our link here, www.savageedge.com, or our Facebook here. So we're about to tell you a little bit what Savage Edge does. Have you ever wanted to put your face on a t-shirt or maybe your iRacing car? Well, we can do that for you at Savage Edge. Take a look at our direct-to-garment printer. Did you just get excited about what you can see on a t-shirt? Well, we got more for you. What about embroidered hats? Everybody loves a good hat. Look at this. We also do beanies that double as kitten holders. There's also so much more we can do here at Savage Edge. Vinyl graphics, coffee mugs, koozies. We basically can put your name on anything. So go to savageedge.com and check out our Facebook. Now back to the race.
All right, thanks Corey Sherman over at SavageEdge.com. Everybody make sure you guys go over to SavageEdge.com. Get yourself a t-shirt. You can pick yourself up a True Sim Productions t-shirt along with another True Sim Productions t-shirt that says, "That was netcode." So make sure you guys head over to SavageEdge.com. Get yourself a t-shirt today. Also, make sure you check out Race Chatter tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. And Corey Sherman and Tanner Marr go live for the Unleashed podcast, video show, whatever you want to call it, where they talk about real life racing along with all the racing that has been done here on True Sim Productions throughout the week, along with highlights, clips, you name it. So make sure you tune in tomorrow night here on YouTube, Race Chatter, 8 p.m. Eastern. See if we can't get Corey to go to the True Sim Productions Twitch as well if he wants to. Wellman in the restart zone on the loud pedal, green flag, back out in the air. Lap 89 of 250, still a long way to go in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Wellman now out to a convincing lead thus far, as you see Johnson trying to get around Sam Lawson, but also trying to take away that second spot from Mike Hayes, number 88. Mike Hayes actually just set the fastest lap last time by 14.53. Rather interesting when these guys are on 20-lap fresher tires. Maybe trying to save a little bit of rubber here. Maybe Hayes is just kind of going for it. Only got about 30 laps to go before we end stage number 2. So see Sam Lawson still trying to make a move on number 88, but being really patient. Trying to methodically work his way around him. Oh, no! Samuel Lawson's going to go around and gosh, and flag back out on Speedway. He got loose. Got big time loose coming off the corner. Caught that one live. Got into Steven Johnson. Honeycutt nowhere to go. And forget the brake pedal. Some of these guys. Lawson, I mean, it doesn't look like he got a whole lot of damage on that race car. Steven Johnson's kind of the one I'm worried about because we know he got into a wreck earlier in the race. Definitely used that quick repair. I don't know. Now looking at Lawson's car, it looks like he's got some pretty significant damage to the right side of that race car. We got Donnie Honeycutt out in chat going for Tyler Honeycutt. Looked like he just got a piece of that. I tell you what, since we got y'all out in the chat, go ahead and go on board with Honeycutt in that last wreck. See what he saw. Checks up, checks up, checks up. Just really nowhere for him to go, unfortunately. Although I think he's going to be all right. He's coming down pit road. Not sure if he had damage prior to that. Should be good, though. He might be able to get that fast repair, get back out here. Lights go off on a pace car. Wildman Wellman, Mike Hayes, row 1, Steven Johnson, Brody Mears, row 2. See Adam Thompson lurking back there in the top 5. Kind of been there all night long. Maybe he's made a few adjustments on that car, get it back up towards the front. Green flag back out in the air. Freitas not going back there on the outside lane. Outside lane kind of had to check up just a little bit. Ooh, side by side there, Mike Wood. Looked like Paul Heyman trying to give him plenty of room. Herdina got into the back of him just a little bit there. Mike Wood now battling with the number 99. Or I'm sorry. Okay, who is that? Dustin German, you got to get your number sorted out for next week. 3 weeks in a row now. You're the number 66. It screws me up on broadcast. Please get it fixed. Thank you. Kyle Wellman still out into the race lead. Steven Johnson second. Mike Hayes third. Adam Thompson fourth. Brody Mears inside the top 5. Remember, Mears last pit on lap 41. Got that track position. Now, I remember I said it wasn't going to work, but I think it's working right now. At least it got him a few positions out on the track, as we got about still 22 cars left in this race, or 23, I'm sorry. Sam Lawson being scored the first car 1 lap down. Good battle for the race lead right now as Steven Johnson runs top side of the racetrack. Good run on Wellman there going into 3 and 4. Top 4 have kind of broken away, and everybody's migrated up to the top side of the racetrack. We got about 20 laps to go here before we get stage number 2. Now we got a 125 lap race to the end. Wellman might have got a piece of the wall there, just a hair. See Johnson, he got a heck of a run there going into the corner, and I tell you what, Hayes hanging on up here on these older tires. I don't know how he's doing it, but running identical lap times to the race leaders right now. Caution flag back out on the speedway. Let's go see what happened real quick. Oh, Carroll trying to avoid these guys. He gets loose and overcorrects back up the racetrack into the outside wall. It's going to bring out this one, and we'll see if any drivers elect to come down pit road. Doesn't look like it at the moment, but we're going to jump to a commercial. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Put the power of Southern Shores Realty to work for you. With over 30 professionals in sales and rental management, Southern Shores Realty and I will get the job done right. I'm Rick Thompson, your Outer Banks real estate expert.
Call 261-2000.
Back live here on True Sim Productions. Lights go off on a pace car one more time. This time, Kyle Wellman and Adam Thompson, row 1. Dustin German and Raymond Herdina, row 2. How about Herdina up 20 spots here tonight? Green flag back out in the air. A little bit of wheel spin there for the number 66. He's going to lose 2 spots here on the start. No, 1 spot, I'm sorry. Verdina's going to get around him here on the outside. Caution flag back out on the speedway. It's just lack of patience. All it is. Unfortunate for the 11 of Win. What's the record for cautions at Bristol? Well, I think the record is still held by Bottom Split. The Bottom Split, when they used to stream. I think they still hold the record, technically. But we're pushing it. We're pushing it. I think we're at like 10 or 11. I'm not sure there, Donnie. Haven't been keeping track, to be brutally honest. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. Desperately needed a beverage. Did not want to send you all to another commercial break. But we are going to be re-racking, restacking, and going to fire them off one more time. But don't worry, in another 5 laps, we're going to get that stage caution. So might as well go get yourself some popcorn. Green flag back out in the air. Wildman with a good launch. Everybody single files out. It's like Honeycutt trying to make a move on Morrison, not able to get it done. Now going to lose the position to Johnson up on the top side of the racetrack, back there for the 6th position. Wellman still leads. Adam Thompson 2nd. Herdina in 3rd. Dustin German in 4th. There's a stage caution. So there's some drivers came down there on lap 110. They're trying to play that little bit of strategy to get themselves some track position, get up towards the front. Huh. So Wellman stays out. It's like Honeycutt, Paul Hamas, Lindstrom, Thompson. All these guys came down pit road. Steven Johnson last pit on 110. Got 4 fresh tires, full tank of fuel. Gonna re-rack them, restock them, fire them back off here. Coming back to lap 131. So we got 120 laps to go. 121 laps to go. Wellman fires them off. We're back to green. Steven Johnson with a heck of a run here. Remember, Wellman did not pit. which was a very interesting strategy by the 42. Must think he has a good race car hanging on to the lead. See Carroll back there working on Tom Fried's caution flag back out on the speedway. What is it? Guys, 118 laps to go. If your car's that loose, just get out of the throttle. We're gonna take a commercial break. Don't go anywhere.
What's up, everybody? We're taking a break in this exciting race to tell you a little bit about Savage Edge. You can go to our link here, www.savageedge.com, or our Facebook here. So we're about to tell you a little bit what Savage Edge does. Have you ever wanted to put your face on a t-shirt or maybe your iRacing car? Well, we can do that for you at Savage Edge. Take a look at our direct-to-garment printer. Did you just get excited about what you can see on a t-shirt? Well, we got more for you. What about embroidered hats? Everybody loves a good hat. Look at this. We also do beanies that double as kitten holders. There's also so much more we can do here at Savage Edge. Vinyl graphics, coffee mugs, koozies. We basically can put your name on anything. So go to savageedge.com and check out our Facebook. Now back to the race.
We're back live as the green flag comes back out. Woman with a good launch. Still got 112 laps to go. Wallman's led plenty of them tonight. Not sure the exact number. Just had a pretty good lap right there. It's 14.64. See, here comes Chris Carroll. Right now, top 5 is Kyle Wellman, Steven Johnson, Chris Carroll, Mike Hayes, Chris Spencer. Carroll has bounced back after that wreck he had there. I think it was about 20 or some odd laps ago, where he got loose trying to avoid a couple of cars and overcorrected it into the outside wall. See here, Sam Lawson has bounced back as well. He was a lap down not too long ago. Now up inside the top 10. Gonna bounce through the field here. You see Sam Lawson working around Chris Spencer there on the top side. That puts Lawson up to 8th. Now he's got Brody Mears right in front of him. Mears trying to get around Adam Thompson up here. I'll tell you what, that 4 car driving it in pretty hard on the entry. Lawson's going to take a peek to the outside. Ooh, he gets loose. Is he going to save it? He's trying not to overcorrect that race car. There's nothing he can do. Caution flag back out on Speedway. There's just nothing he could have done right there. I mean, we kind of caught it live. Car got loose. Ardina tried to check up. Lawson's just trying to catch the car. I mean, really nothing you can do right there. Ardina did all he could. He got hard on the brakes. Said not really a whole lot they can do. I think they're hitting a record here tonight. Just under 100 laps to go. Do we have anybody at the infield care center? No? No, that's shocking. And plenty of visits to the infield care center here tonight. Pace car pulls off. Gonna go back under green one more time. No more stage cautions, so at least that's a plus. Wellman still holds on to that race lead. I think he's got that advantage in that clean air. Along with being able to fire him off here on these restarts. He's just got luck on his side right now, especially since he last pit on lap 62. But I don't know. He might be playing the right strategy. I mean, we've had so many cautions. He's been able to just save the rubber on those tires. You see Johnson can't even catch him, and Johnson pit on lap 110. Carroll pit on 116. Throw a blanket over the top three right now. The thing is, ladies and gentlemen, there's really not a whole lot of strategy to talk about. I mean, only had about a 10-lap green flag run, it feels like. I mean, Wellman's out there on a strategy. Last pit on lap 62, like we keep saying, but I don't know how that's going to play out for him later in the race. We'll keep an eye on him, of course. Got in the race lead. Back here, we got Tom Freitas going to the outside of the Ford Bertie Mears right now. Looks like we're finally getting some green flag laps in. Just kind of bouncing through the field right now. You see Samuel Lawson trying to claw his way back up to the field after that mishap. Kind of cut the nose off that 99 right there. He's got to be careful if he's on fresher tires right now. He can't drive mad. Paul Heyman into the outside wall, comes down, gets into Lawson. Oh my. These guys are racing hard back here. Big check up here in front of them. Herdina. Well, Hamas had to back out of it. Oh, nowhere. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's just go dissect this because I'm about over it at this point. Let's go dissect this. So you got a slow car in front of you, jump up top, and that's what caused the wreck. I mean, I know the guy's slow, but I don't know. I mean, it's hard to tell. So Wellman's finally pitting. Go to a commercial, shall we?
Put the power of Southern Shores Realty to work for you. With over 30 professionals in sales and rental management, Southern Shores Realty and I will get the job done right. I'm Rick Thompson, your Outer Banks real estate expert.
Call 261 2000.
What's up, everybody? We're taking a break in this exciting race to tell you a little bit about Savage Edge. You can go to our link here, www.savageedge.com, or our Facebook here. So we're about to tell you a little bit what Savage Edge does. Have you ever wanted to put your face on a t-shirt or maybe your iRacing car? Well, we can do that for you at Savage Edge. Take a look at our direct-to-garment printer. Did you just get excited about what you can see on a t-shirt? Well, we got more for you. What about embroidered hats? Everybody loves a good hat. Look at this. We also do beanies that double as kitten holders. There's also so much more we can do here at Savage Edge. Vinyl graphics, coffee mugs, koozies. We basically can put your name on anything. So go to savageedge.com and check out our Facebook. Now back to the race.
Green flag is back out in the air. Inside lane does not go. Inside lane stacked up. Wellman just has nowhere to go right now. Moves up to the top side of the racetrack. Tries to follow Adam Thompson. About Tom Freitas out here leading the way, though, ladies and gentlemen. First lap's led of the race. Positive out there for the number 32. Freitas losing positions here. What's this one for? Who's the culprits? What do we got? Herdina gets loose coming off the corner. And Morrison gets into him. So that'll be this caution here. I do apologize about this, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, the drivers, I think, have some reflecting to do after this one. And the green flag's back out in the air. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we've still got 67 laps to go. It's about the length of an official race for the most part. Trying to get a good shot of the whole field so we can kind of see what's going on. Some battles going on back here. See Dustin German to the outside of the number 88. I believe that is Mike Hayes there on the bottom side of the racetrack. Okay, we're just gonna... Is that Mike Wood? Looks like Mike Wood had some issues, but the 88 is gonna go around. And the caution flag's gonna come out. I mean, looks like the 99 just gets loose off the corner. Scotty, I have no idea. Does it really matter at this point?
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
All right, shout out to BAM Racing Videos, ladies and gentlemen. Please go check them out over on YouTube and all other social media, Instagram, Facebook, and whatnot. Twitter, I believe, as well, or X, as it's now known. BAM Racing Videos. Go check them out. We had to cut it short. We're going back under green. Up 193 of 250, and Wellman's going to go around. Okay. I mean, do we want to replay? Well, I guess we got that chance to shout out BAM Racing Videos anyway, so let's give it to him.
With the whole shot. Burrows gets wadded up right there. We got a nasty one. 3 laps here. We're underway here at Horsepower Bar. iRacing, you wanted the best, you got them 4 abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
Put the power of Southern Shores Realty to work for you. With over 30 professionals in sales and rental management, Southern Shores Realty and I will get the job done right. I'm Rick Thompson, your Outer Banks real estate expert.
Call 261-2000.
Back alive. About 52 laps to go. Just waiting for it to end at this point, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Carroll leading, Steven Johnson second, Adam Thompson third. Carroll's starting to pull out on Steven Johnson right now. Johnson has a good gap back to Adam Thompson. Thompson trying to claw his way back up to the front. Still committed to the bottom side of the racetrack right now. He's got Ronnie Morrison right behind him. Brody Mears runs fifth. Basically top two in points right now, Chris Carroll and Adam Thompson. They are first and third. I saw it. I was just waiting for it at this point. I saw it out of the corner of my eye, but I prayed that maybe, just maybe. Yeah, I mean, you're not clear. It's not clear. Tries to get going, and again, I mean, trying to save it. Slamming your brakes in front of everybody to save your race car is not a good way of doing it. I'm sorry, guys, but I know what you're trying to do. I know what trick that is. See Stephen Coleman out in chat. What's up? I'll tell you what's up. A little under 50 laps to go. And I'm about ready for this one to be over, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize for this. Trying not to let the frustration get the better of me here. We're trying to just tough it out. Mainly for the fans. I know we got fans out in chat. I want to thank you all for sticking it out with me. I do apologize. I'm trying to call it the best I can with what I got. We can't talk strategy because there is none. We can't make it more than 5 laps. So, and I hate to sound like that, ladies and gentlemen, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta, you know, call it like you see it. And this is one of them circumstances. Would like to reiterate, though, to anybody watching, we all know it's not the track's fault. And I'll just leave it at that. If you're out in chat, go ahead and type away. We'll read it up. We'll chat. Keep ourselves entertained here. So I really don't need that open right now. Point standings. Still cheering for the 83. I can give you an 83 update. Let's see here. Carl Lindstrom running in 7th. So he's lost 2 positions since the drop of the green flag this evening. But still up inside the top 10, which isn't too difficult considering we only got about 14 cars on track. Richmond, I always try to go into a race positive, especially when we all think it's going to be a race like this. So I try to, you know, spread the positivity. Maybe get ourselves a good race. Could have had a good show tonight. Still could be. I mean, you still got heavy hitters up in the top 3. Steven Johnson, Chris Carroll, Adam Thompson. If it gets down to those three, I mean, at least we know they'll put on a show. Chris Carroll back on a loud pedal, green flag back out in the air. We still got 43 to go. We can get a green flag run, they'll tick off really quick. Johnson doing a good job hanging on to second. It looked like he ran the bottom lane right there, trying to get a run on Carroll. Then goes back up to the top. Looks like he lost a little bit of distance there to him. Carroll on a tear right now. If he can finish in first, it'll be his 7th win of the season. It's a 7th win out of 17 starts would be. So Carroll on a tear this season, looking for a championship. We might actually got a green flag run going right now. I don't want to jinx it though. Get everybody who's on track a little bit of camera time right now. Honeycutt trying to bounce back. Remember, he was involved in a wreck earlier. Couple. It's like that race car's cleaned up. Oh, he almost got the wall a little bit right there. Carroll or Johnson will win. Carroll's got Johnson right now by about 0.3 of a second. .36 laps to go. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We are watching the race leader, Chris Carroll. Steven Johnson runs second. Again, anybody who's sticking it out right now out in chat, thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. If you could, if you got a second and you're not too busy, you're bored or whatever, why don't you jump on over to twitch.tv. You can go ahead and follow our channel over there, True Sim Productions on Twitch. Not only that, make sure you go get yourself a That Was Netcode t-shirt at savageedge.com. If it's not posted on the website, just go ahead and message them. They'll get you one sent out to you. They're pretty sweet looking. .25 to go. Are we gonna go green flag the rest of the way? That'd be wild, wouldn't it? Showing me about 17 cars out on track. Nicholas Lamb, 17th right now, 16 laps down. So shout out to Nicholas for hanging in there. staying in this race, getting points. Well, I spoke too soon. What we got? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Lawson had a run. Hall was there. I don't know. What do you think, guys? What do y'all think in chat? Well, hell with it. Why not? Watch this. Hey, Chris Carroll, how's it going?
How you doing, Sam? I got a copy here.
Yeah, hey, how you doing? How's it going out there, man? You're leading the way. We're just trying to finish this thing up. So why don't you tell the fans out there what's going on?
Well, buddy, I'm not gonna lie. There's been a lot of wrecks out here. I'm tired and cranky, and I gotta pee. I'm an old guy. I got a big or a small bladder, so I think I might be dead here. I think these guys that pitted might have us beat. Kind of a sitting duck, being out in the lead with that 20 laps to go.
Well, I tell you what, man. 21 laps to go. You got your teammate Sam Lawson behind you. What do you think he can do? You think he might be able to run you down here? You think you got it locked in?
I think he might. I think he's got a shot here. I'm real proud of Sam. He's getting better every week, and he gets frustrated when he gets wrecked, and he was fixing to quit, and here he is running second. So super proud of Sam. If he gets around me, I'll be happy for him.
Well, hey, thanks for talking with us, man. 20 laps to go. Good luck to you. Hopefully we can finish this thing out under green.
I'm trying our best, man. Appreciate it.
Yep. That was Chris Carroll, ladies and gentlemen. Figured we talked to somebody. Haven't talked to nobody all night. Probably could have brought a couple people up in here, but I know everybody's pretty frustrated right now. Wish I had somebody I could bring up while they're racing. That would be cool. Laps to go here at Bristol. Lawson runs second. Chris Carroll thinks he might be able to run him down. Adam Thompson looks pretty good here, though. Now 17 to go. Tyler Honeycutt found his way back up inside the top 5. Good job for the 20. See Thompson all over the back bumper. I mean, you can see the patience in 71, right? I mean, he's letting him know he's there, but he's not pushing the issue too hard. Oh, never mind, now he is. Time to go. I mean, Chris Carroll's getting away. 15 laps to go. Now I can understand the 3-wide move. So we're just gonna show it. I mean, I don't know, everybody. I mean, 13 laps to go. Chris Carroll for Prime Minister. All right. Why not? Put him on the ballot. Any of you Canadians out there? Chris Carroll for Prime Minister, I guess. All right. Can we finish out these last 11 laps? That'd be awesome. He'll second that. Hey, you know, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Sorry I'm a little quiet right now. Not a whole lot to talk about. So, how about this? We talked to Carroll. See here. Where's he at? Okay. Hey, Adam Thompson. It's Sam in the booth. You got me.
What up?
Hey, you know, you got about 9 laps to go here after this complete chaos-filled race. Looked like you were pretty fast getting around Lawson. What do you think's going to happen here?
Yeah, I've been saving tires this whole, you see me fall back because I'm saving for this moment. But, yeah, I had to take it 3 wide. Like, it was time to go, man. We can't mess around here.
Hey, man, with 15 laps to go, I don't blame you there for a second. But do you think you can get Carroll here? What do you think?
Yes. I'm more worried about Johnson. He's on new tires. And Carroll took the top, so that's painful.
All right, man. Well, hey, looks like you guys are going back green flag. Good luck. Hopefully you can finish this thing out.
10-4, thanks, sir.
That was Adam Thompson, driver the number 71. Talk to him real quick. Buddy Bo, you're American. America. 9 laps to go. What do you think, guys? Is it over? Think that's it? Adam, not the best launch there. He said Johnson was on new tires, so here comes Hayes. Hayes last pit on 229. 7 more around. Just tell Carroll to be ready to practice some dirt Saturday night. Ooh, Johnson got a little loose. Nice save, though, by the one. He's pushing pretty hard right now. He knows he's got them fresh tires, trying to get as much as he can. Looks like Thompson lost that spot to Hayes. Hayes ran about a 10 faster than Carroll last time by, so can Carroll hold off Hayes here for another 6 laps? Good run here by the 88. Six, whatever. Goes to the bottom side of the racetrack. Carroll holds him off. 5 to go. How much for lessons, he says? Four more. Coming to take 3 laps to go. Hayes is all over the back bumper of Carroll. Now looking to the inside. I still think Carroll's got that preferred line right now. He's going to keep the momentum off the outside. Popsicle sticks in the air, 2 to go. Carroll's going to pinch him off a little bit, doing what he has to do. It's going to be down to the wire. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go. And Carroll's got the preferred line right now, up on the outside. Don't think Hayes is going to be able to get there. I think he knows that he's going to have a good run here off the corner, but no, Chris Carroll's going to take home another one here. 7th win of the season. And then this one's finally over. And I tell you what, at least Hayes put up a fight there at the end. Made it interesting for the last 5 laps. All right, so let's go ahead and bang out these interviews real quick. It's been a long one. And, yeah. Go ahead and bring up Adam Thompson. We're going to bang out these interviews real quick. Adam, what happened? Come on now, we just talked to you.
Just not enough, man. It is what it is.
Well, you come home 3rd tonight. Still good points finish for you. You're right behind Carroll in points, and it's heating up down to the wire here. Run me through your thoughts in this race and going into the next one. Be honest.
Well, you see my hesitation or you hear it. It's just brutal, dude. We can't drive like this. You can't. You have to practice, number one. This track you cannot overdrive. If you go back and watch the entire race, I'd be up front, I'd lose 7-8 spots because I'm saving tires. It's common denominator. It's the same dudes. Like, stop over driving. You have to save your stuff to be there at the end. That's why the same guys every week are at the top. And it's not because they're faster. It's not because they're better. They're just racing smart. They're taking care of their stuff.
Well, hey, man, I'm glad you were able to get that out, especially respectfully. So we do appreciate that. I guess we'll see you next week, and hopefully next week's better. What do you say?
I love you, Sam. Hey, thanks real quick. Thanks to Crooked Line Front Row. Thanks to you. I say it every week, but behind the scenes stuff that Sam has to do is just over the top. He does a great job, so thank you, and I'll let you get on to the next interview.
Well, you got anybody else you got to thank, sponsors or anything? We don't let you go before that.
No, just the wife and kid, man.
Right, well,
and
you gotta throw them in there.
Yeah. All right, get out of here. Have fun.
All right, man. Congrats on 3rd.
Thanks, brother. See you.
So that was Adam Thompson. So now we're going to bring Michael Hayes up. Mike Hayes. Bringing him up into the broadcast booth right now. You came home in 2nd. You almost had Carroll there. Thought you were going to make a move there in 3 and 4. What made you back out of it?
Just messing up the runs. I should have set him up coming out of 4, but I tried to make the pass on the bottom, and that just didn't end up working out too well.
Well, hey, if I'm not mistaken, is this your first race with us, or because I don't think I recognize your name?
Yeah, first race.
Well, I'm sorry you had to come into the league with that kind of race, number one. And if you have anything you want to say about tonight, you're more than welcome to say it respectfully. But other than that, I'm gonna let you have the floor.
Man, I'm just glad I survived. Yeah, I don't know how many cautions there were, but dang sure there's a lot of wrecks to avoid. But yeah, just glad to avoid all of them. And survive.
Yeah, man, you managed to pull off a P2 here tonight in your first race. I'm going to say congratulations on that after the race we had tonight. But you got any sponsors or anybody you want to thank on that car before we let you get out of here?
Yeah, shout out to the team, my new team, 3 Wide Racing, 3 Wide Esports, I think is their name. Shout out to the guys that I was racing with. Shout out to you guys for broadcasting it. It'd be fun to go back and watch this, see how I avoided all the carnage.
I think a lot of people were avoiding carnage tonight, but hey, you managed to bring your car home in 2nd place, so good points tonight for you. Congrats on 2nd. And hopefully we'll get to talk to you next week.
All right. Thank you, sir.
That was Mike Hayes coming home in second, and I already see him in the broadcast waiting room, so we're going to bring him up. That's Chris Carroll. Carroll, we talked to you. You thought Sam Lawson was going to get you. Well, it was Mike Hayes, so kind of walk me through the last couple of laps, and I let the other two kind of give their opinion on tonight's race respectfully. I'll let you do the same.
Yeah, I thought I was a dead man, Sam. I was on 2 tires, and with 70 to go, I took 2, and I was hanging on to that right rear. It was scary, but yeah, I mean, I thought the end, Mike raced me really clean for the win. I thought that was really cool. He could have taken the bumper to me and killed me for a win there on the new tires, and I think these guys got to back it down a little bit here. I mean, there was a lot of guys just driving over their heads tonight, and those cars were hard to hang on to, and you know, we all know that. You think they would back it down a bit, but you know, all in all, a race is a race, and you know, you can't tell guys how to drive, but I think they just overdrove the car tonight a little bit.
Well, hey, man, you come out with another win. That's 7 on the season for you. Still points leader. Who you got to thank on 99 so we can all, or 97 so we can all get out of here.
Gotcha.
Well, there's like 3 99s tonight, so you know.
I saw that. I was like, I thought I'm 99. I'm 97. But always got to thank Zinni at USAFirearms.com and 5 Kings and Tanner Marr and all the guys here that work hard. Tom had his hands full tonight, so I'm feeling for him. He was a little upset at the boys tonight, but got to thank those guys and TSP. You guys always put on a good broadcast, and BAM Racing videos. Got to thank all my friends and family that watch this stuff, man. Lots of people out there watching, and you guys put on an awesome show. Appreciate it.
All right, Carol. Well, hey, go ahead and get out of here, celebrate that win, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, sir. On to work on the pool game. Appreciate it, Sam.
Chris Carroll driving the number 97 here tonight. Well, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that was a long one. We're going to go ahead and just kill it right now and get out of here. Had to tough it out. Thank you all who stuck around and chat. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, and follow us over on Twitch. And make sure everybody tunes in to Race Chatter tomorrow night. If there's anything that they're going to talk about, you might want to watch tomorrow night now, because it's an unleashed show, uncensored, unfiltered. They're going to have fun with this one. So with that being said, we're going to jump on out of here. Y'all have a good one. See you later.